No vacuum in leadership with Tinubu. Shettima out of country, says Presidency. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got your ears this morning. As our headline for this morning says that no vacuum in leadership with Tinubu Shettima out of country, says Presidency. The presidency has said that with President Bola Tinubu and his vice Kaim Shettima out of the country, there was no vacuum in the nation's leadership. Recall that the president left the country on a working leave, initially for United Kingdom and later moved to France, while his vice equally departed the country Wednesday for official engagement in Sweden. When the president and vice out of the country, questions were being raised as whether a leadership vacuum was not being created by their absence. But the president's spokesman Bayo Nanuga, who hinted that the president would soon return ahead of the expiration of his 2 weeks holiday, in a release said following inquiries by journalists as to whom is in charge of our country, as the president and vice president are out of the country, we want to clarify it is important to note that the president and vice president are fully engaged with the nation's affair even while they are away. There is no leadership vacuum in the country. President Tinubu left the country on 3rd of October and is on 2 weeks working vacation. During this time, he has been busy answering phones and issuing directives no matter on matter of state. He will soon return to the country before the vacation officially expires. The vice president departed the country Wednesday for Sweden on an official visit working for Nigeria. All state organs are functioning as usual, and Senate President, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation Ministers, and Service Chiefs are all in their respective positions, ensuring the smooth operation of the government. We had similar situation in 2022 when former President Buhari and former Vice President Osibanjo were found to be simultaneously out of the country. President Buhari attended UNGA 77 while Osibanjo participated in the burial of Queen Elizabeth II. We have also experienced it during this administration between late April and early May this year, while President Tinubu was in Saudi Arabia, where he attended the World Economic Forum. Vice President Shettima left Nigeria first of all for the Nairobi to attend the International Development Association Head of State Summit. After returning, he left for Dallas, Texas to attend the US Africa Business Summit organized by the Corporate Council on Africa's President. Tinubu returned home on 8th of May. During this time, the government machinery did not halt. The constitution, a testament of our adaptability on the virtual age, does not explicit, explicitly require the physical presence of either the president or the vice president in the country at all times to fulfill his duties. And that is all we have for you guys concerning this headline today this morning, which says here that no vacuum in leadership with Tinubu and Shettima out of the country, says the presidency. And yes, just of course, I had it for me this morning. And if you're not a subscriber, the best you can actually do right here, right now, is to tap that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave a like on this video to get more updates concerning this in the near future to come. Well, the presidency, well, we can just say Bayo Onanuga is saying that no vacuum in leadership in Nigeria, actually. Yeah, because a lot of people will be asking this question when and right now, right now we all know Tinubu is not in the country. When Tinubu is not in the country, when Shettima is not in the country, a lot of people were asking who is now set to run the country. Well, a lot of people say, yeah, if Tinubu is not there, if Vice President is not there, then Senate President will take charge. But no, it doesn't work like that. If Tinubu is not there, if Vice President is not there, nobody takes charge. Yes, life just move on the normal way because everybody knows what he or she needs to do. Yes, everybody just knows what he or she needs to do. Nobody takes charge. Even so that Tinubu even still answers calls, still sign documents concerning things concerning what is even happening in Nigeria. He still works even when he's not in Nigeria. Say same goes to the vice president. And he said that this scenario whereby Tinubu and Shettima left the country at the same time, or Buhari and Obasanjo left the country at the same time. It has happened countless of time, and there was nothing like power vacuum, so there will never be a power vacuum. He just making it clear to us, saying that nothing like power vacuum in Nigeria. Well, we can also see that the president. Let us go back in time when the president left the country. to the United Kingdom and later went to France. And Shettima, on the other hand, went to Sweden. Was there any power vacuum? No, no, there wasn't any vacuum at all. There was no power vacuum at all. Even look, even if it's, there was also a time, whereas the president and vice president were out of the country. Yes, when was that? I think it was October of last year. Yes, when Tinubu left the country on a 2 weeks money vacation. During this time, he was still answering phones. He was still doing some things concerning Nigeria's welfare. So yeah, I think that answers the whole question concerning the power vacuum that Nigerians think that there is, but meanwhile there ain't no actually a power vacuum. Who will say that? Who if it's you, consider, will you ever wish for Akpabio being a Senate president to even rule Nigeria? No, Akpabio that has even forgotten that he's a leader who just comes online and say trash to the people. I'm telling you, Akpabio has forgotten that he's even the Senate president of a country as big as Nigeria. Believe me, as a country as populated as Nigeria, he doesn't know that what he says. And will you not pray that if Tinubu is not around, if Shettima is not around, it's Akpabio that will be the next person in charge? No, even though Tinubu die and Shettima die, even God said no be Akpabio, they go do by election. Or what do you guys think? Go. Do you have a comment in the comment section? Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button as a big button with the notification bell, so that anytime I have a new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.